Recorded Books and One Click Digital present Eugenie Grandet by Honoré De Balzac, translated from the French by Sylvia Raphael, narrated by Jonathan Freed, and directed by Ryan Langer. This book was recorded with permission by Oxford University Press. The translation is copyrighted 1990 by Sylvia Raphael. This recording is protected by copyright, and unauthorized copying is strictly prohibited. And now, Eugenie Grandet.
Portraits of Bourgeois. In certain provincial towns, there are houses whose appearance arouses a melancholy as great as that of the gloomiest cloisters, the most desolate moorland, or the saddest ruins. There is, perhaps, in these houses a combination of the silence of the cloister, the desolation of moorlands, and the sepulchral gloom of ruins. In them, life is so still and uneventful that a stranger would think them uninhabited, if his eye did not suddenly meet the pale, cold look of a motionless figure, whose almost monk-like face appears above the window ledge at the sound of an unknown step. These melancholy characteristics are to be found in the appearance of a house in Saumur, at the end of the steep street which leads to the chateau through the upper part of the town. This street, not much used nowadays, is hot in summer, cold in winter, and dark in parts. It is noteworthy for the resonance of its little cobbled roadway, which is always clean and dry, for the narrowness of its winding path, and for the peace of its houses, that are part of the old town and are dominated by the ramparts. Dwellings there, 300 years old, though built of wood, are still sound, and their varied exteriors contribute to the unusual appearance which commends this part of Saumur to the attention of antiquaries and artists. It is difficult to go past these houses without marveling at the enormous beams, whose ends are carved with strange faces, and which form a protruding bas-relief above most of the ground floors. In some places, crossbeams are covered with slates, and make blue lines on the rickety walls of a house topped by a half-timbered roof, sagging with age, and with rotting shingle, warped by the alternating action of the rain and the sun. Further along, you can barely see the delicate carvings on worn, blackened window-sills, that seem too flimsy to bear the weight of the brown clay pot where some poor working girl's pinks and roses are shooting up. Further on.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?